We are now connected. Trust you're here for a reason. Spirit called you here.
So in today's video, I wanted to prepare you for the energy that is coming in at the end of August and into September. So we have a full moon lunar eclipse on August the 27th. This moon is in the sign of Pisces, meaning the rose-colored glasses are now coming off and things are about to get very real for us. This is a message that your soul needs to hear as we begin to move through this. So trust that you're here for a reason. Welcome in, my beautiful Aries friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's call in spirit, open up this space and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So we're going to start with a surrender oracle for you. You're being called to surrender. So what we're getting here is surrender stress. Have you been stressed out, Aries? They want you to surrender stress. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. So if you've been feeling stressed, I feel that breathing exercises are coming in as a practice that you can implement in your day-to-day life to release any kind of tension in your body. And maybe you have been feeling tense recently, clenching your jaw, grinding at night. Maybe your shoulders are shrugged up or, something else with tension. So, and the colors here, the peach, the creams, you might be drawn to these or wearing these more or just noticing them. Now, we do have healing energy moving through the air as we move from August into September. And this is your message around this healing. Cherish the softness of your heart. Cherish the softness of your heart. You may have seen this little dog. So it's a spirit animal that is guiding you through this healing. See your sensitivity as a gift. If you've been feeling sensitive recently, know that it's a gift. Allow your heart to remain open and love freely. Allow your heart to remain open and love freely. Your affirmation you can use to claim and affirm this energy. You can share it in the comment section below. It is safe for me to be vulnerable. It is safe for me to be vulnerable. I think this is a Cocker Spaniel or a Cavalier dog. So dogs just in general are supporting you at this time with your healing. So my dog, her name is Kenji, and she is just so sweet. She can be rotten too, but when she's sweet, she's just super sweet. And there's so much like gentleness, like you can see her loving nature. I love that. And it feels like the energy of this dog. We're going to pull 3 tarot cards and see what else is coming through for you. So 5 of Pentacles. You may be going through an experience that feels a little tougher to move through. It might be challenging, hardships, these kinds of things, or little things that are getting in the way. These are only temporary, and you are actually leveling up through these experiences, okay, Aries? So these little challenges, these little hiccups, you're going to get through them. So stay strong here. 5 of Pentacles. We have the King of Pentacles as well. I feel this is your energy. There's like a divine masculine vibe. This might be someone else's energy as well, but I feel you're very active. And this active energy is supporting you in unlocking something. And there's something really big that is happening for you in the month of September, Aries. Okay, there's somewhere that you are coming to. There's somewhere you are going and then you're coming to that place. So, and I'm seeing that you are connecting with a higher version of yourself through this King of Pentacles. So next we are getting the Page of Cups. The pages have been coming through a lot. So September is bringing in a new experience for you, an experience that you have never had before. It does feel like uncharted territory, and you are being called to adopt a beginner's mindset as you move through this month of September. So this lunar eclipse is illuminating your path. It is bringing reality to the surface for you. So I feel that in itself can be a new experience. So Page of Cups. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages, which is my favorite part. It's when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. So there's a beautiful wave that is moving through your experience right now, and it's coming in as something that doesn't feel good initially, but because you went through this experience, you learned something and you grew from it. And I feel you're stepping into this role as a leader or as an authority somewhere in your life right now, right? So, and it's all supporting you in the new experience that is meant to level you up in like the biggest way possible. So trust in the process. Now, before I continue on here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. So the Five of Pentacles, so 5, 14, and 11. These are light codes that Spirit is sending your way. We also had the number 11 on this card. Okay, so this is how Spirit is communicating with you, is through these numbers. So you might be seeing these numbers more often, especially in the month of September. The 5th, the 14th, and the 11th are dates I feel specific for you. So just mark those down in your calendar, and they want you to be more aware of your experience on those days. The Five of Pentacles is something that is not going our way sometimes. It's like a challenge, a hurdle, a delay, argument, like whatever this is for you, it feels like you may feel like you've been left out in the cold. The energy of this lunar eclipse is, hitting us right in our emotional body, right? And this is being represented through the Page of Cups. So what it's letting me know is you are feeling different in the experience you are in. So you're going to have to share with me how you have been feeling recently. Something has changed. And maybe this is your finances. Maybe this has to do with your love life. Maybe there's a relationship in your life where you're feeling a little bit of turbulence, interference, distraction. They want you to stay grounded, strong, but centered, and not reacting to energies as you're moving through them. So this is going to pass. It's one of those experiences that are like a Nike swoosh, you know, the Nike check mark. It's the swoosh. It's that little low that you go through and then all of a sudden you spike up. So you're going to experience this in some way in your life. The Five of Pentacles is also tied to money energy. So I feel what's happening is you may be going through financial struggles, or maybe money is a little bit tight, or you've just been thinking about making more money. The opportunities are coming in. And, you know, when we move through this Five of Pentacles, where things do feel like we're diving a little bit lower into the darker energy, not necessarily negative, it just means that it's showing us something that we weren't seeing up here, right? So we're diving below in order to see something that we're meant to see in order for our soul to evolve. And each experience we have, everyone, we are spirit in human form having a human experience. So they want you to step outside of yourself for just a moment and look at yourself from behind you and see what it is. Like, your reality is your reality. It's real. You're going through it. And maybe it is tough. They want you to be at peace there with that experience. And, you know, that's the hardest thing I find for me to do, to just be at peace with it, not think something of it or feel a certain way. So I try to take a shower, I'll meditate and bring myself back into balance and not let these things bother me. What Spirit is encouraging you to do right now is, as you're shifting into this month of September, you know, as we're moving through this lunar eclipse at the end of August, keep yourself grounded. Have some sort of like daily implementation of a practice that keeps you grounded. Like, this could be you taking walks out in nature. You know, whenever I go through challenges where I'm putting a little bit more effort and energy into figuring things out, just moving through whatever my experience is that feels like it's coming down on me, I exercise more. I do like yoga, stretching. I will like create downtime for myself, so I'm not like so busy in the energy where I'm feeling overwhelmed. So I'll take showers, I'll meditate, I'll journal. I'll have that as a practice as I'm going through some of the hardships in my life, right? We always get through them. And what's happening is, in a way, for some of you, there is something that felt like a weakness that is becoming a strength through this. And had you not gone through this, you know, had this not shown up, you wouldn't know what you know now. So there's something that they're showing you through this experience that your soul needs to know in order for you to move through this next chapter in your life, because that's going to help support you. So that's how I'm seeing this Five of Pentacles. And I feel some of you are coming back home from somewhere. This could be vacation. This is you coming back home to yourself, like reconnecting with you. Maybe you've been offline for a while on autopilot, like just living your life and going through day by day without being active in it, like actually present. This is you becoming more present in your life. And it's a hardship, a challenge, some sort of a little hiccup that like wakes you up to that knowledge, like, oh, I need to be more aware. I need to pay attention, right? And you're going to do really well. Like there's a lot of success that comes through this experience. And here's the King of Pentacles. This is you, right? You are at the top of your game here. This is what I'm getting for you, Aries. And it's not like you're at the top of the game in a negative or greedy or, egotistical way. This is you living your life according to what you desire, like according to your own timing. It's really weird what I'm feeling here with this, because it almost feels like you know what you're doing, so you're going to create that, and you're doing exactly that. There's no overthinking it. So that's the part I find weird, is not overthinking it, and no stress here either. So I feel this is an energy you're stepping into. You're becoming this version of you where you're not letting things bother you. Even timing, even though this person is holding a watch, I feel the timing is more organization and having time management in your own life, in your own schedule, right? So I feel this person has a plan, a system, a routine, and I'm using timers for my readings to stay on time, right? I have time for my exercises. I manage my time very well. And it's important for me to do that in order to grow and experience success. Without that, I don't know where I would be, right? So for some of you, I feel what's happening is this Five of Pentacles is something that is challenging you or showing you through the challenge that in order to have stability, you need to have some sort of schedule, some sort of like rhythm or flow. This is you stepping into your world as a leader and an authority there, where you are the one that's showing up and managing yourself, right? So I remember when I first started my YouTube channel, like a few months before I decided I wanted to do YouTube, I had chosen to give myself 6 months to explore something that was something I was passionate about and that would bring me stability and security in my life instead of working a 9-to-5 job. So I made that opportunity happen. I saved money, and now I'm here with this blank slate. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what do I do here? What am I going to do? Like, I have to figure this out. And for about 2 weeks, I was all over the place. I had no idea because I was at home. I wasn't used to being at home. And I realized that I would go into practices and build systems, right? I was a manager and I did this kind of work for a living. And I thought, oh my gosh, I have to now do that for myself. I have to manage myself. I have to give myself a schedule, and I have to show up instead of guiding others. Even though I had a schedule for myself, it was different being at home and not in a different environment. That's what I found challenging. So maybe there's something similar that you might be going through. So you are stepping into now this position where you are responsible for your soul. And you are so good at this, Aries. There's like, I feel you're really good at building and creating. And you are stepping into an experience where you have a blank slate and you get to build whatever you want. To have like, what is it that you desire? Like, get clear on what that desire is and then make it happen. You are the magic that makes the magic happen in your experience, right? And you are meant to rise up. just like this card's image, it just feels like you're opening up and you're moving up in your experience. So it's very powerful what's going on. I can't even put into words like what you might be going through. You'll have to share with me in the comment section below here. And you are active here. You are actively participating in the co-creation of your desired reality. Spirit is there meeting you halfway, right? But you are the initiator. You are the one that makes it happen. So you are manifesting. You are seeing that the universe is responding to you. This is going to be the month of September for you. You're going to be at the right place at the right time, meeting the right people, having the right conversation, and doors are opening for you. And there's almost like this mastery that you have within you already that you are applying. And this is what's making things happen. It's you locking in. And this is where, you know, shit really gets real for you in a good way. So I don't know. You tell me what's going on with you, Aries. And the other thing here is, I don't know why, but time is of the essence is wanting to come through. I don't know if time is of the essence for you. Something to do with timing, like maybe your age. Maybe there's something you desire to experience before a certain age. They want you to let that go. It's not happening in the way that you think it's happening. So let that go and allow yourself to be free. That stress is what I'm picking up, has to do with this timing. So you'll have to share with me what that is. Page of Cups, your experience right now. It is fresh, it is new. Some of you are going to find yourself starting over, beginning fresh. This could be a new job. This could be a new relationship. This could be you learning to be on your own, starting a new project, like whatever this is, you're here. Some of you are at the ending part. You are in that, you know, complicated place. I'm getting situationship, or it's complicated on like a profile somewhere. And I'm seeing a person, a certain individual. This is like someone who is very strong, very like focused, knows what they want, has created it for themselves. And I'm getting this as someone else. This could be you, but I'm getting someone else of the same kind of energy showing up in your life. This feels like a new encounter, a new relationship, a new connection for you, Aries. And I feel that this is coming in towards like mid-September for you. You might be in contact with this person, but there's like more buildup with this that is happening. And I feel it's going to support you. It is also for some of you a connection that is going to open a door. It's someone coming into your life offering you an opportunity, and it's not presenting itself as an opportunity at first. Okay, so again, an experience that you weren't expecting. So an example of this is maybe you were meeting someone and you were dating them for a couple of weeks, and you realize you're not a good fit for each other, but you become friends, and maybe there's something that you spoke to this person about, and now they open a door and there is this experience with that. It might not be romantic. It might just be like platonic friendship or business, right? So the Page of Cups also is a new way of feeling. It's a new way of you expressing yourself. It's a new way of connecting with someone, building some sort of a relationship. This feels like uncharted territory. It's an experience you've never had before, maybe with a certain individual that is not an individual that you normally would connect with. So there's a completely different world that you are opening up to within this connection, right? So I don't know if you're learning a new language or if you are moving to a new country, a city, things are done differently. This is what this Page of Cups is, and it feels either good or not so good for you. And I feel what they're encouraging you to do is to familiarize yourself or give yourself enough time to get used to the energy. So when you explore a little bit and you give yourself enough time, maybe you find out that you actually enjoy whatever this is. Or like this is like a 3-month probation as well, which I tie to the 3-month probations. I tie them to my pages, page suits. For me, this is like starting a new job. The job says, oh, you're here for 3 months. We'll see if you work or fit the company. We're also checking to see if that company fits us. This is what I used to think. I'm like, sure, it'll give me 3 months to see if I even like this job and if I'm going to stay, right? And I always found that if I give myself 3 to 6 months, I do familiarize myself. And when I'm familiar with something, I get really good at it. It's a wonderful experience. So you may be going through something, you know, at the end of August into September, and I feel strongly mid-September that there's something new that you're going to be doing, maybe even starting over, and they want you to show up differently and do things a little bit differently. It doesn't mean you change your life entirely. It just means that maybe you're getting up a half hour earlier, showing up to work a little earlier. And, you know, I was having trouble saying that. It feels like there's something that you want to say, my throat chakra. We have smoke, wildfire smoke right now. So there's a lot of smoke around and my throat is obviously affected, but I feel that that in itself is saying something. It's the way that you're communicating. So this is coming in as you communicating in a different way, your expression, like there's this like channel. So, and it's also letting me know there's like this energy that is overflowing in a good way. It's like overflowing and wanting to be shared. So I'm seeing you sharing. I'm seeing you offering. And I'm seeing the energy reflected back to you. What you give returns. So how are you showing up in your experience? How are you choosing to experience the experience you are in, whether it's good or bad, right? And pay attention to the number 11s. So you might be seeing 1111 on a clock. Maybe you're seeing this on a receipt or a license plate. Pay attention when you see these. Know that whenever you connect with these numbers, you are moving through this experience. You're making choices every single day as you are moving through your experience. We have the power of choice. So we get to choose how we want to experience the experience we are in, right? So I'm staying grounded and centered. We actually have wildfires and we are under evacuation alert right now. I posted this on my community post. We're not moving out of the house yet. It's just an alert to prepare and get whatever you need. We're watering our property, making sure that, you know, we're hoping that it doesn't come here. But we'll see what happens when it does. It's a new experience for us. We've never had an experience like this before. So it's the way we're showing up. We're staying prepared. I have faith and hope. Everything is going to work the way it's meant to, right? So this is the Page of Cups for you. Now, I wanted to pull a spirit animal that is also guiding you along with the dog. Okay, so what we're getting for you is, oh my goodness, the dog again. Look at that. So be loyal to what you love. They want you to be loyal to what you love. The number 19, I feel, is representing September the 19th for you. I feel this is going to be an important date. And you can save this video, come back again and share with me what unfolds for you by then. So 19 here, let's find this number. Dog spirit appears to remind you that although change is a part of life and all of us are meant to evolve, our love and commitments remain strong. You are loved now and can trust that this higher love is true. Spirit loves you, and love has arrived in many forms now, manifesting in the people you surround yourself with, expressed uniquely through them. Dog spirit also says, be true to that which you love, for now is a time of good fortune. Be steady as you recognize that people and things are always transforming. Your heart is loving and true. And Dog Spirit wants you to know that your steadfast commitment to experiencing and expressing love will attract and manifest more love. You deserve all of it, Aries. Have faith in Spirit's plan for you right now. And your protection message, I feel called to read you your protection message. Loyalty to people and situations can turn into attachment that results in stagnation, enmeshment, and loss of integrity. Do you fear what will happen if you let a relationship evolve? Are you afraid that asking for a situation to change will make others see you as disloyal? Trust that when Dog Spirit appears, you are meant to accept the turning of the wheel. You are meant to accept the turning of the wheel and the changing of fortunes. If you feel you are being betrayed or growing apart from someone, let Dog Spirit reconnect you with your commitment to love in all forms. Perhaps a relationship is meant to evolve. Perhaps you are meant to evolve too, so that you can experience the growth for which your soul yearns. Your greatest loyalty is to love, so be open to all its many guises, including self-love. You deserve the best, and that is what Spirit wants for you. Okay, so dog spirit is supporting you. And we are going to, this is an Australian Shepherd or a Border Collie, right? So you might have this dog in your life. Our neighbor's dog, his name is Dubby. He has blue eyes, looks just like this, and is always down on our property. He loves hanging out with us. So your angel number to close and seal your reading today is you are on the right path, 5858. You are currently on the right path, Aries. Your message is this is your true destiny. So wherever you are watching this, whatever experience you are having, this is your true destiny. Okay? You have strength within you. Apply this strength. Prayer is a powerful practice that you can implement in your life because Spirit hears you. Courage and determination. When you're tapping into that courage, that determination, that strength, those prayers, that is what creates the miracles in your life. You are the miracle creator, Aries. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed that, my family and I have lots more to share with you.
Ria and I have our helpful 14-day mindset shift and 60-day soul commitment challenge ebooks to help give you the tools to transform and grow into your best self.
You can find my special handmade intention candles made with loving care along with my other creations at Koto Create.
Hi, Tom here. Feel free to check out my spiritual health and wellness videos and more new stuff every day on Sacred Knowledge Living. And sometimes even these guys make an appearance. Take care and be calm.
Last but not least, my daughter and I have these beautiful pendant collections available at Sacred Haven. And Katomi and I are still creating videos at Sacred Oracles whenever we have time throughout the month. So you can find all the links in the description box below, and we appreciate all of your support. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry.
It's pretty close.